Good morning, world. Oh man, I woke up at the crack of dawn, did a little bit of doom scrolling, and I forgot about this one channel, this woman on YouTube, where basically I'm gonna link this particular one because it was so fucking good. Anyway, but basically she just does like reads off like, am I the asshole? And basically everyone chimes in and it usually has to do with like cheating, like every type of betrayal. Anyways, this morning's was a nail biter and karma was served. Oh man, Cheater Town. Wow. Really the story kept going. Even she said, she's like, my YouTube channel, we could stop here. Like, this is the pinnacle. I don't think it can get any better than this. And then, because it was like a half-hour segment because the story kept going, but then there was like, the story ended and there was a bit of time. So she's like, we're just going to add like a cute little filler story. And then the ending's even better. So like, I'm going to link it. But the vibe of this morning, finger on the pulse says, maybe someone's going through a bit of a time because they were cheated on. And for that, I say, I'm fucking sorry. Betrayals fucking suck. Yeah, because then I was just sitting here drinking coffee. I'm on to the third. I'm very excited. Then I put on Beyonce's Lemonade album. Yeah. Oh God, that album gets me. I know everyone has a lot to say on Beyonce, as people do. Again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. But you know what? At the end of the day, I really feel for Beyonce. I see someone who's just been like conditioned their whole life. There's so many pieces, but at the end of the day, I see a vulnerable human being who's just like any of us. Beyonce, the queen bee, is just a human being. And to be with someone like Jay-Z, who I think, anyway, whatever. My point being is that like a betrayal is a betrayal when you're being gaslit and lied to. And this is like my thing with cheaters. And I have a friend who's cheated on their partner and like their partner's aware, like whatever. Like it's not like I don't have close pals in my life. My mom and my sister, they are. What's so ironic, and it just fits the trope of like the most insanely jealous people are the people who cheat. My son's mom, I lightly in passing one time said I thought Susan Sarandon was a total babe and I loved all of her movies. Like totally light. Like, am I in love with Susan Sarandon? No. But do I think she's a babe? Like, I think everyone's a babe and I think she should be venerated and celebrated? Absolutely. Love me some Thelma and Louise. Anyway, insanely jealous. We could never watch anything to do with Susan Sarandon. If anything around Susan Sarandon ever came up, it was a fucking deal. Anyway, my mom and my sister all cheated. But then when it came to them being cheated on, or thinking that people were cheating on them, insane. So, anyway, I feel like someone in the crowd has been cheated on recently. No bueno. And this is why, my point being is why. Here, let's light a little bit of smoke. Let's clear out the air here a little bit. Why I'm so hard on the cheaters is because, like, for one, do people fuck up? For sure. But here's my thing. And this is why I tell every partner, like, everyone who's about to become a serious partner, I'm like, here's the thing. The only caveat is, I'm like, if you ever cheat and I find out, like, there's no chances. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's the lying. That's really, I think, what cheaters don't understand. It's the gaslighting and lying. They would rather see you go insane than ever take accountability. They'll rock it right till the very end. And that to me is what's despicable. I'm like, and I always tell my partners too, I'm like, listen, if you are literally seconds away from cheating, I would rather you pick up the phone and text me and be like, my guy, I'm about to do something stupid. I'm making a choice. I'm gonna do this thing, but I'm telling you about it. Like, it's the lying for me. It's the lying. It's the lying and then gaslighting when you catch them. They'll fucking lie continuously through their teeth, and then there's no living amends, and then they usually just continue to cheat. So it's not that I don't believe that cheaters can, like, do a complete turnaround. Just most don't. And then when you actually study personality disorders, for me, it's always the NPD. That's my focal point. It's what I know best. It's who I've dealt with the most. And it's what I understand. But when you get into that arena, then there's the intersectionality of things like addiction and cheating, because there's like usually a sexual component. So then if you're an NPD, well, you don't give a shit anyways. That's just your pathology anyways. You're gonna lie about anything and everything anyways. I don't know. I digress. I just feel like someone's been cheated on. There's a fucking nasty little cheater here, a little cheater Charlie, who can eat shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like a lot of smoke is required. Oh, it feels great. Okay, so to whoever's in the crowd, it's just bullshit. There's just no other way to put it. It's horseshit. Cheaters can fucking suck on it. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, yeah, I don't want to give too much about the whole. If you want to watch it, it's the story just keeps going. The story is incredible. It's so good, and the karma, you won't even believe. You won't even believe how good it gets. Oh, praise be. See, we're in Libra season, so I'm like, you know what? Again, justice. Let's ring that bell. I want justice for everybody. I want sweeping, like the hammer of justice. I want the scales to fall. I want people to get banged on the head so that they can really learn a lesson here. I'm just saying. Okay, so what cards do we want to use for this? Justice. Yeah, justice is in, but like delicious. Like just delicious. I want that for you. Okay, well, yeah, what cards? See, and then I'm all sweaty about it because I'm so excited. I'm amped. And the door's open. It's like -10 outside. It's a beautiful fall day here. Well, you know what? You know what? When I feel justice, it's gonna be the Runic Tarot because it's intense. And that dragon that's in the tower. Okay. Let's make it happen. Okay. Oh Jesus. Try to be tidy, and then it's just. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sweating. Sweating buckets. I'm so excited. Yeah, nothing gets me more breathy and more lit up and excited than retribution, vindication, victory. Yeah. Honestly, because I think we can all collectively agree. It would appear as though that fucking dirt-kicking snakes always seem to have the upper hand at times. But here's the thing. We may lose a couple battles. That may be true. But we never lose the war. You're always going to win the war. Okay, so hold on. Let's get Shuffy. Let's call in the crowd favorites. Let's 100% call in those crowd favorites. Look who's on the bottom. Death. God. Jesus. Grandma. Buddha. Archangels. All ascended masters. All of my benevolent ancestors. Whoever the collective is working with, praying to, believes in, whatever. My only request is, we're just leaving malevolence and evil at the door. They can sit outside and listen. Really just trying to keep these boundaries strict. Trying to keep it beautiful, you know? Okay. Okay, Grandma, am I correct in this? I feel like justice. Okay, well, let's tune in. Okay, so who in the collective, what do you need to hear right now? What's going on for you? First card, what's your energy? Where are you at? Where are you at mentally? Where are you at emotionally? Where are you at physically? Let's go. Let's go, Daddy-o. Oh, you're in the Queen of Cups. Hey. Hey, look at that. And she's got a beautiful little dolphin. She's facing the past. Interestingly enough, the dolphin is future forward. Is your energy in the past because of some ding-dong? But the dolphin is trying to get you to, like, move into the future of, like, laughter, joy, playfulness. Yeah, who are you holding up that cup for? It's in the past. Okay. But you're loving. Your heart is full. Oh boy, yeah, see? The Hanged Man. Interesting. Oh, to the Six of Swords. See, I knew it. There's some kind of leaving here. Yeah, something put you ass over tea kettle. Like, he's got skis. He's got his little skis on and an axe. Yeah, he's all upside down. He's falling. Oh, you fell for something. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? Oh, but see, look. You are not a person to be held down. Yeah, fool you once. You're like, okay. Yeah, it's smarted. See the whip? Yeah, fool you once. You got a little bit of a... It's smarted. It hurt. But you're not one to be... You're not one to be made a fool of. You're not one to be shamed. You're like, fuck this. Yeah. And look, see, you're in your boat, and some of the Six of Swords, God, she's all hunched over with like a blanket over her head. Like, there's so many ways that the Six of Swords... See, look, we got that big, loud airplane. Yeah. You fell for some bullshit. You got hurt. And then you said, fuck you, my guy. You hopped into your little boat. You don't look any worse for wear. You got, look, you put your hair in a little top knot. You're doing great. If you had the energy to wipe off those tears, put your hair up. Yeah, you know when you blow your nose, you wipe off the tears and you just pull up your big boy, big girl pants and you say, okay, buckaroo, you get that hair. It may be greasy, whatever. You might still have your sad joggers on, but you're like, fuck it. See, Empress. And she's got her kitties. Fuck yeah, I love this energy. I love this energy. See? She's directing. She's in control. Love this for you. Okay, Grandmama, what's next? Oh, look at this. Look at this. I don't know yet if that's you. Oh shit, you're healing. Self-care. Oh, isn't that the best revenge? Yeah, look at you. Now the top knot is down. Now you're glorious. And look at this is what healing looks like for you. Kicking ass. Look at your muscles. Oh. Oh, I bet that really smarts the ding-dong who did not treat you right. Oh God, this is beautiful. See, now the Four of Cups. Now, you're still human, just like Beyonce. And just like Beyonce, she took that hurt and then she created Lemonade. She fucking dished it all out while creating a beautiful album and making Jay-Z perform on it. Like, kind of brilliant. I still think she should have left him. That's just me. So, even though you're empowered, you're a human being. So the Four of Cups, now, again, this Four of Cups, he's looking pretty relaxed. And again, emphasis, look at his body, looking great. Looking great. Freedom toes out. He's a little sad though, as you would be. Like when you finally get to a resting spot where you can kind of just take a moment, you're like, fuck, you're having a feeling. That's normal. Okay, but you want to communicate something. Ooh. Huh. Are you communicating to the person that cheated on you? Hold on, we're gonna get Snoopy and Scoopy. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, the Hermit, speaking of Virgo. Old Beyonce, Queen Bee, September 4th. Okay, hold on. I have to blow my nose. Una momente. Okay. So let's find out what exactly tossed your ass. That Hangman. What did you fall for? And what, yeah, sent your ass all ass backwards. Oh God, 7 of Wands, having to defend yourself. Yeah, because that's what happens. You catch someone cheating or doing something fucking asinine, and then they turn it around on you, and then you have to fucking defend yourself. And that's why people have to write into fucking YouTube channels, because they're so fucking gaslit. Because these people, the audacity to be fucking caught red-handed and to keep the narrative going of like, you're the fucking problem? Oh my fuck. Yeah. Yeah, but look at you. You did it. See? You're a fucking boss. You're like, you know what? Not today, Satan. You want to fucking go? Let's go, bitches. You're like, you shall not fucking pass with these fucking lies on your fucking lips. Eat shit. Oh, yeah. And that's why you fucking zoom. Get in that fucking boat and go. Yep. Wipe those tears. Blow the nose. Top knot. You're like, whatever you got. And you don't have much in that boat. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's like you literally just took the sheet off the bed. Yep. That's all you had. A little beautiful outfit. Yeah, you're like, you know what? I don't even need these clothes. The clothes you bought me, this house, all these things, fuck it. Fuck you. Eat shit. I'm taking the cats. They were mine anyways. I bought these sheets. The only quality thing in our relationship. High thread count. Yeah. Oh, and then you just look at you. This is America's Next Top Model. That is the catwalk of all catwalk. Look at you go. You're smizing. You're literally on fire. You're gorgeous. And that's what healing looks like for you. You take that energy right into healing. Look at that self-care. You're bopping that motherfucker on the nose. Maybe you're taking like a self-defense class. Yeah. It's like a little Pilates here. And then, I don't know, you do some like... Oh, speaking of, again, morning reels, I saw another reel on Insta where it was this woman's first self-defense class, and she was up going against the two guys suited up in their big heavy thing, and she just goes off. No one is prepared for it. She's just like a kid that grew up on the streets that knows how to fucking throw down. She takes them both out. It was incredible. This is the energy that you're bringing. Ah. Self-care has never looked so good. And that's why, and that's how it goes with healing, you know? At first there's that anger, and you direct it, again, into that healing to be like, fuck you, I'm gonna live my best life. But then there has to be this moment of pause where you're like, oh, fuck, that did fucking hurt. Didn't see that coming. Okay. Okay, so where are you going? I mean, this is also new home. But it is also like, see, you got that bed sheet. I feel like you snagged somebody. You took that bed sheet. Look at you. Yeah, while you were like literally ripping around on this chariot, it's like it just snagged somebody. Well, yeah, when you're looking like this and this, just cruising around town with a bed sheet behind you. And this is my favorite too, because it's the heads of the enemy. Fitting. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, so where are you going? What does this new location look like for you? Okay, no, too many cards. Just one, because we gotta get super clear. Just one card. Where are you going? Is it this card? Oh. Oh my. I was gonna say, do you have a best friend? Or like, you know when it's like literally overnight, your whole world, like you find out and you just call up your person, the closest person. It could be a sibling, it could be a best friend, it could be a coworker, like someone who's like your ride or die. But they're actually your match. Oh my God. Is this who you actually end up hooking up with? Oh. I always say this is my post-coitus snack. Because this is the only Two of Pentacles I've ever seen that has two people. And they're just chilling like... It's like casual Friday. There's no balancing here. There's no juggling. See? And it's beautiful. Oh man, I always say have a hot dog about it. This is when I was like, have a rabbit about it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Well, whoever this is. Ay, ay, ay. Redhead. Oh my god, see, look. Redhead, redhead. You don't have to be a redhead, but like, ay, ay, ay. It's your match. Wow. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Oof. Okay. Well, so you're just cruising right on in. You're snagging an auntie or an uncle right there. Just looking deadly. Oh, Justice. I'm telling you, Justice comes out every single day. This is Justice. What did I just say? How did I start the reading? Before the reading even began. Justice, Justice, Justice. Libra season, you couldn't be more beautiful. You're beautiful in carriage, in personality. I know I rag on you, only just because you're slightly indecisive at times, but like, honest to God though, I love you, Libra. I've been in love with so many Libras in my life. Like, I love Libra. Yeah. Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, yeah, chomping at the bit. Justice is here. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Just scream, this is so beautiful. Okay, so what I really want to know about, because I don't really need to clarify the Chariot or the King of Wands, like, you are clear as day. But I am curious, what is this Knight of Swords? Oh, yeah, exactly. Your shitty person that betrayed you now has to look at you fucking being a fucking boss ass bitch, single as a Pringle, slaying, just killing it. And they have to see you. Oh, yeah, with that high thread count sheet that you took, the one that you bought. The only thing good about that past relationship, yeah, you took and you just fucking used it like a fishing net. You just scooped someone right up. Your perfect match. That's Justice, baby. Yeah, read him and fucking weep. Read him and fucking weep. Ah. Okay. Yeah, you're the Empress. And see, look, that's Berkana. And we see Berkana on here. Oh my god, you might actually be getting preggers with that counterpart. Be careful if you don't want babies right now. If you don't want babies, whatever that looks like, get all the protective things that you need going on down there. Hey, look at this. That's a maple leaf. This shit could be going down right now, Charlie Brown. It is fall. That is the exact color of leaves right here, right now. Deadly. This is just deadly. Okay. Yeah. Let the head of your enemies just watch you thrive. You know it's my favorite. You know it's my favorite. My biggest favorite. This here, to me, this is my favorite card. Yep, exactly. Whoever your person cheated on with, yep, there they are. You're blowing their asses up, just like that fucking thing this morning that I listened to, the story. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You do not fuck around. That's you communicating. That's you letting everyone fucking know where they stand, what you think about them. Oh, yeah, you're a little slayer. I always hate the idea of dragon slayers because I quite enjoy dragons myself. Yeah, you're not a dragon slayer, but you are a slayer. Okay. Now that, oh yeah, and you know, guess who's boo-hooing? Oh, yeah, the dirt kicking snake. Oh, suck on it. Suck on it. Nobody cares. Okay, so now that we know, okay, so let's put this way, because really what I want to know about now, this person. This person. Yeah. Now, what cards, I feel like they want a different deck now. Do we? I don't know. Okay, new person, Queen of Wands. Which deck would you like? Oh, the traditional deck? I feel like we're going to bounce back and forth between the traditional. Again, this traditional... Oh, look what's on the bottom. Okay. Here, let's do a little quick shuff, though, because I don't think it got, but I just split it on the Queen of Cups. Looking good. Looking good, Daddy-o. Okay. Okay, Grandma. Clearly, we're all on bated breath here. Grandmama, who is this Queen of Wands coming towards? Oh, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Penties. But they're also showing up as, oh, so the very attractive. They're doing fine. They're doing great. They're a King of Pentacles. Oh, he wants to stay out. Okay, you stay out. Yeah, they want you to know they're solid like a rock. Here's the thing. I know that most of the world is like, everybody cheats. No, not everybody doesn't. I have not cheated on a partner. I came not close, but that terrible partner that I had in New York, there was a point where our relationship was very stinky that I started to think of someone. But that was my cue. As soon as I caught myself, I was like, why am I thinking about this person? And then I put effort into trying to make my relationship work. So it's not like, I'm not a saint. Never said I'm a saint. I just take those cues because cheating never just happens. It always happens way before. And so for me, when I saw myself, I was like, oh, that is my emotional cue to be like, you're not happy in your relationship if someone has just kind of popped into your mind. So that's what I feel like most. Oh my God, the lovers. Oh, this person is your lover. And they're solid like a rock. Okay, but going back to, yes, a lot of people do cheat. Men and women, like I said. I've only known, like, my mom and my sister, cheaters. And they've been very open about it, but I've also seen them in their jealousy. I've also worked with a lot of dudes, and I've heard them talk about them cheat on their partners. So, like, yeah, you're right to be nervous. People are disgusting. But I just always like to think of myself. When I get in doubt, I'm like, if I exist, other people have to exist. Celebration Station. Yes. Okay. Okay, so Grandma, like, how do you literally come across each other? Like, do you run them over with your shopping cart? That's what I heard. I looked at the chariot and I heard shopping cart. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. I don't know, there's something about the Wheel of Fortune is here. So see, this guy always cracks me up. I always feel like he's just gonna slide up. Yeah, so like, the wheels have turned in your favor. But someone, yeah, I feel like there's a sliding, and you're not going to see it because, again, we see that Four of Cups. It's here twice. So I feel like because you've been really focused on yourself, and also because you've been dealing with a total fucking idiot, someone with hot dogs for brains, it's like, it's just really not where your head's at. Yeah, I really heard shopping cart. Oh my God, honestly, grocery store romance. I think everyone should get off their dating apps. I think that the best way, because also my favorite place where I like to decompress and unwind is a 24-hour grocery store. That was my favorite thing. There was this one huge grocery store where I lived in Toronto many years ago, and it was open 24 hours. My favorite thing to do is to walk up and down every single aisle and just look at everything. It's where I do my best thinking. I'm not there to shop. I am not there to shop. I did important phone calls there, everything. But what I love about grocery store romance is that you're in your natural element. You look exactly the way that you should. Whether it's you're coming home from work or leaving the house and you're like, your sweats, a little top knot, who cares? But I feel like everyone is at their most authentic. You're kind of your most vulnerable because you're just there to get some like tofu, some veg, I don't know, maybe some steaks, whatever. But it's the authenticity. I think there's huge, I don't know, someone is not tapping into the grocery store romance. I love it. I want those carts to crash. Oh, you reach for a banana, someone else is reaching for a banana, and you're like, no, after you. Après vous. Oh, go get it. Oh, okay. But goddamn, like 10 of Pentacles? King of Wands showing up twice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are looking great. Well, look who just popped back out. So you show up in this deck. See? And even in this one, this King of Wands is still kind of focused on the past, right? It's like you get out of it enough, you take that anger where you be like, fuck you, eat shit, as you should. You use that to empower yourself, you know, and you're looking great, you're self-healing, but then there is that moment though. I have to have these moments myself with my son's mom, where I'm like, it's easy to see the shitty behaviors and get stuck in that, but like, truth be told, and it's not like I miss this person. I miss the person I thought that I had fallen in love with. But truth be told, it's like there is no such thing as monsters. There's just humans. And part of humans who have monster qualities is that, like, even like with my mom, like, I have beautiful memories of all of these people who have caused great harm in my life. And that's the part I find personally for that Four of Cups, is like sitting in those memories and honoring both, where I'm like, yeah, this and that are true. At least for me. At least for me. But it's painful. And it smarts even more because you're like, oh my god, how can someone be such a fucking dirtbag? But also, I've shared some of my most beautiful and incredible memories with. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, so even though you're attractive, and your King of Wandsness is really, it's just for you. Like, that's just your energy. You know, when you take ownership of your life, when you take back the reins, when you say, fuck that, eat shit, and you harness that, it is very attractive, but you're not doing it for other people. You do it for yourself. Yeah, and you don't see this coming. What you don't see coming is this fucking 10 of panties with this little sweetheart, this little cutie. Look at that little babushka. Yeah, look at that little head wrap. I love that. That's very cozy. I would 100% catch a smooch from this person. They're coming. Yeah, and see? They're just watching. But you have your headband G's on. Oh, so interesting. So the Chariot to the King of Cups. Oh, the Page of Swords. Oh. Going back to, is this a friend though? I wonder. Because I feel like it's someone who's seen all of this go down. Okay, Grandma, is this a friend to Collective? Or is this a completely new person? But I feel like the cards are showing that they've seen this go down. In that Two of Pentacles, I don't know. I really got like, when you get in that Six of Swords, it's like really, it's like really immediate. I'm getting the sense of like, shit's going down, and you just make that phone call of being like, I just found out this and this. I need somewhere to stay. I'm coming over. Like, it's one of those. I really, for some of you, it's going to be a close friend. It's going to be a close friend, and we know this happens at times. When you're in a vulnerable state, feelings are high, and you already have someone who cares about you. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Okay. How do you know this person? Page of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. I feel like this is an old friend. I feel like, because it's the pages. I feel like you're a bit older now. I feel like this is someone you've known since you were younger. This might even be an old boyfriend or girlfriend. Again, you know, when you're just like, but like an old one that was good to you. You know, when you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I need to feel good. Okay, I have to put on a little beard balm. I'm so excited. I have to just, we have to stop for a second. My whiskers are sensitive right now because they're getting long. It's getting dry out. And this reading is so invigorating. I just have to stop for, yeah, we have to take a little pause here to regroup. I'm flying for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. 20 minutes in. Again, these readings lately, they're just, Just kiss the chef. Just perfection. We could. Just like that other YouTube. Just stop right here. This is the pinnacle. I feel like this is just delicious. Okay. Okay, here we go. Keep it fresh. Keep it soft. Nobody needs dry whiskers. Exactly. Okay. Well, okay. So let's put the cards back in. Because now I want to get so snoopy and scoopy. Because sometimes what's needed is just a little bit of human connection. Just a little bit of sexual liberation. It doesn't have to go anywhere. Where is this going to go? Because we did see that King of Cups. I don't know. I feel like this person is hot to trot for you. I don't know if you have it within you, though, to be like leaving one long-term thing to start something a bit more significant. So, question is... Okay, let me say the question first. Okay, so where is this new hot to trot relationship? Where's that headed? When you meet this person, what are you going to do about it? Oh. Walk away. 8 to the 8. I feel like you need to do a bit more work on yourself. Okay, so you're walking away to continue to do a little bit more work on yourself. Yeah, you're going within. It's a spiritual thing. This is the thing. We make light about it. But, like, betrayal fucks you up. Betrayal, like, really fucks you up. It really, again, it takes the wind right out of your sails. Like, when you think you know someone, when you sleep beside someone every night for years, and you really think you know your person, even though we can never truly know someone, but, you know, where you're like, again, I've handpicked this person. I trust them. The mental disconnect of, like, realizing that you're like, oh my God, like, everything I thought is not true. Okay, but I like this. This is healthy to me, where it's like you're allowing yourself to treat yourself, to be treated right, to be appreciated and adored, and just go have a little sexy business with someone who clearly adores you. But then you're like, you know what? I got to do the work. Yeah, you're still depressed. This person, though, again, going back to, like, the Six of Cups too, is like someone from your past, someone you grew up with. I'm seeing someone from childhood, a first boyfriend, first girlfriend, a crush, a best friend. I don't know. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? Because I feel like they love you. Hold on. How does this Queen of Wands feel about you? Three cards. Oh my God. And you know what 3 cards they are? It's the Lovers. Yeah. You are a definite yes for them. Like, this is what that is. That is like, yes, yes, yes. See? Arms in the air. Yeah, put your arms in the air like you just don't care. And even though the Lovers is always about a choice, it's like this, there is no choice for this person. Okay. So how do you feel about this person? Outside of, like, how do you feel about this person? Okay. You could see a future. It's just like you have to handle your business. I love this. This is like emotional maturity. Instead of hopping from one long-term relationship into another immediately, where really it's just like rebounding, you're like, you are going to take care of your inner landscape. But also acknowledging, though, you're like, you know what, though? Right place, right time. I could see this, but, like, I need a hot second. Okay. I love this. Very healthy. Very healthy. Yeah, again, mental conflict. When there's betrayal, again, I can't reiterate enough. When trust is broken, it destabilizes the inner landscape, because you have to then go back, evaluate and analyze everything. You have to look at that person's part, your part, the questions of like, how did I not see this? And then that internalizing of like, how can I ever trust myself again? How will I know? Anyway, it's a process. But you get there. See, she has her freedom toes. They're dipped into the waters. So again, by allowing yourself to experience the sadness, like grieve it. It's important to grieve. Even the people that we really think can eat shit sandwiches, even when you're bopping them on the nose, you still have to grieve it. You still got to grieve it. Okay. So what does happen? Like, what is a potential outcome? Because really, it could go anywhere. What is a potential outcome for you and this Queen of Wands? Whoa. Well, we have the Devil to the Hermit to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh no. Oh my God. I mean, you do what you want to do, but look, the Queen of Pentacles is still looking to the past. The Hermit, which we already saw before, is looking to the Devil. Sometimes you need to take people back to really get that last lesson in, to be like, so that it's done forever. Oh God, I think you might. And it doesn't end well. I think you get burned again. God. Oh. Okay. Well, it is a potential outcome, and people do this. There is no judgment there. I get it. There's no judgment. Listen. I have gone through so many of those breakups that are like, take a million years. The going back, there's just no judgment. But as the outsider, where I'm like, this person can eat shit. And this other person who is like your actual other half is so attractive, who is swooning for you, but like, you're still hung up on this other person. Yuck. Because look, they are a devil. The other thing, though, is that usually what happens is again, with terrible exes, but look, justice wants to come out again, is that exes always know when you've moved the fuck on. When you're looking great, feeling great, yeah, you've taken the power back, you don't give a fuck, because, again, you've asserted. You're like, no, I'm worth more than that. I'm not going to put up with this. See, that makes you even more attractive. Then they see, or maybe heard through the grapevine. Oh, my God. Yeah, they heard about this little... The boots knocking. Oh, and then they come back in, because we already saw the Lovers. Yeah, they want to interfere with this connection. But I'm telling you, look, if you go back, it's literally the same shit. It's the same shit. The Seven of Wands is again, here's the Tower, and we already saw the Tower. Those little asses were getting burned up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put all these cards back in. We gotta go back to the other deck. We're doing. Hold on. Okay. Why would you go back to the other person? Like, walk me through it. Oh, to heal. This is the thing about being a more sensitive, compassionate human person. And this is why I want to put the link, because when you hear the shit that comes out of people's mouths, and their family too, like the supportive nature of like, oh, my child is a piece of shit, like they're a liar, they cheat, but you know what? You're the problem. You're making a way bigger deal. Like when you hear, I don't know, man. But it's always like the ones who are done wrong are the ones that like wanna heal. Yeah, you want to heal with truth, but like I'm telling you, this person is not Ten of Swords, they're just going to continue. And see, this King of Swords, like, look how tired he is. Tired. He looks exhausted. And that face, yeah, because I feel like every time this person opens their mouth and lies to you, you want to believe, but you're now the King of Swords. That King of Cups is gone with that person. Now you're in the King of Swords, and you're like, okay. So what happens? Because we see the Tower. It doesn't end well. The Ten of Swords. So this person, it looks like they're going to hurt you again. And then what happens? Well, it's the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Penties. I think this person is actually the cheater person, to be honest. It's the way the head's down in shame. Because see, look, the King of Swords, look, he's fucking tired. He's sus. He's exhausted. You guys have probably been up all night processing while this person gaslights you, gives you every fucking reason under the book. You want to heal. See, this person is facing what is the past. So, like, you want to heal this person. You want the relationship to be reconciled. But as you're listening to the bullshit, again, all night, hours and hours of bullshit, you're exhausted. Finally, again, the Queen is great. She will take you there, where she's like, all of a sudden it's an epiphany, where you're like, you know what? And then you fucking read this person the riot act. And that's why their head's down, because it's so fucking clear. Because you've gone back. Because also when you leave, it allows you to have a more elevated, heightened space. Like, think of the forest for the trees. Like, when you can get out of a situation with someone, even just to have, like, no contact for a bit, have some clarity, and also if you're knocking boots with a sexy person too, you get a different flavor. So then there's contrast to be able to hold up against the receipts of this shitty person. But see, then you're able to rest. See, I think that's what it is. You wanted there to be healing and forgiveness. Yeah, and then Divorce Town. You can rest because you're like, I'm fucking done. Okay, so you're done with this person. Okay, so you have to go back. Okay. That's great. I'm sorry they have to go through this. I am curious, though. Let's go back to the Queen of Wands, though. Please. What is... Do you ever... Does anything after all the healing, after the divorce, when you're ready, willing, and able, yes, you just have to go through all the right actions and emotions. That makes sense. We already saw that they're a perfect little match. Yeah. See? Okay, so it's gonna be, but that's good. But, like, put some time, you know? Like, again, don't just go jumping around into stuff. That's great. I love that. And even if it takes going back for that second time to get that total clarity and then to speak your fucking truth. So again, all loose ends tied the fuck up. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Back to that King of Pentacles. That's your person. And that's who you make up your mind to go towards. Okay. Well, holy fucking moly. Okay. Well, Grandma, is there anything else we need to add to this little story? Not a little story. No, this is your life. Focus is like the leaving. Yep. But see, this is what I mean. Look at this person, all wrapped up. But see, this is your, remember the initial energy of leaving. See? Confident. Look at that stance. That's like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving, and I just know that it has to be better than where I've come from. So you just aim towards that North Star. If the North Star is where the sun is rising, you're like, I don't fucking know, but that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, and I'll figure it out. And man, do you ever. Yeah, the emphasis is on leaving. You gotta get the fuck out. You gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. I was just thinking about what is going to be your shitty ex. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of time on their hands to really think about the investment that they lost out on. I remember once asking my son's mom in the height of her crazy behavior, but I was just like, was this worth it? Like, was this worth it? All of this. For what? Because you're hurt? Because you don't know how to self-regulate? Like, I don't get it with some people. I really don't. Where it's like, even people cheat, it's like you have someone who loves you. And also, if you're not happy in the relationship, just fucking end the relationship and move the fuck on. But like these people, it's never about, I don't know, to me the cheating is never about the cheating. And that's why I feel like these people don't ever get their shit together and will continue to cheat, because they don't actually address the issue. Yeah, these are not introspective people. Very rarely. And if you're a cheater who's done the work, like, that's what excites me. I don't care, like, we all fuck up. It's what you do with it. Anything can be healed as long as you're honest and have right intentions. And then you follow it up with every single right action, not lip service. And people never do it. People are fucking cowards. Ain't that the fucking truth? And I think that's what you say to that fucking idiot. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're the king, queen of swords. Okay, well, we're gonna leave it there. We are gonna leave it there. That was juicy. And I'm really sorry. Anyone that's been cheated on, fuck them. They can eat shit sandwiches. Okay. Well, on that note, stay blessed, stay golden. Have a beautiful Saturday.